Yo, yo, yo. Can everybody hear me? Yeah, here we go. All right. Share this live, share this live, share this live. Let everybody know what's up. There we go. Everything looking crispy clear. What's going on, everybody? We are live. We are live. We are live. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Mastel. Perfect, perfect. What's going on, Daniela? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, we definitely about to have a nice session. Okay, okay. I see GJ's on the move. Ugh, my mustache is getting in the way. I gotta trim this thing down. What's going on, everyone? It is your man with the plan, Sir Hans Felix in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Good morning, Karina. We got a couple people already. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I gotta let the Instagram family know I'm live. So, 1 second, 1 second. Yo, 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 what's going on, Instagram family? Yikes, I gotta start over. You guys get to see the bloopers in the background. Let me start over. Alright, what's up with this mustache, man? Sheesh. Alright. What's going on, Instagram family? We are live right now on Fortunes Funding, so let's go ahead and get on this live right now. If you're trying to catch some pips, man, we on Mr. Catch Pips and Chill. You already know what it is. Let's get it. Thank you, Daniela. Alright, so where's the caption on this? Here we go. Alright, cool. It's a whole process out here, man. Alright. Yeah. Oh yeah, we will definitely help catch up with the giveaways. There's been so much going on lately that it's been so difficult catching up with everything, but don't worry. For those who did win the giveaways, we will take care of you. Not to worry. Not to worry. Hopefully you guys been actually catching some pips. How's everybody's trading week been going so far? We're going to catch the pips in just a second. All right, cool. Make sure we do this the right way. All right, cool. All right, I think we good. All right, so today we're not doing any giveaways. We got to catch up with everybody else, but yeah, we're good. Just stick around. There's always going to be an opportunity. You just never know. All right, so all right, so let's get into it, man. First of all, gold is definitely on my radar. These guys just kind of they just started running already. You know, I've been waiting for these guys, and here we go. These guys are something else, man. Took a quick nap and they already off to the races. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and go check something else in the meantime before the retracement. So, oh yeah, here we go. GJ, I want you, I like you, and I want you. So, I like how price broke and retest right here for GJ. And I'm going to take one attempt so far, because one thing about GJ, it runs fast. Runs real fast. Okay, so here's how I'm thinking about it. All right, so we came from this break and retest right here. Okay, it's about 310. Price is already running in motion, so it wouldn't hurt for me to take my first attempt and put my stop loss right above this area. Last time, okay, the sound. Oh, the sound is breaking. Can you guys still hear me? Is the sound better? Okay. It's good to know. It's sorted out. Let's see. Oh, man, which account should I trade today? All right, I'm gonna go with this one. All right, so I need GJ on this chart. There we go. All right, so 200K account. Last time I checked, it was a 26 pip risk. Yeah. So what I'm gonna have to do is make sure that, oh man, it's more risk now. So what I'm gonna have to do is I gotta make sure I know exactly what I'm risking. So I think this is good enough. All right, perfect. I'm gonna put my stop loss right above this high just in case something happens. This is a risk that I'm able to afford. And just like that, we are in the game. Perfect. So what's gonna happen is my TP is around 168.01. My stop loss is around 169.38. I wanted to say 40 so bad, but nah, 38 is good for me. 38 is good for me. So again, the way I'm looking at it is price has already been selling for GJ. And since price has already been selling for GJ, I can only see one destination, which is at least where price is meeting here with this imbalance candle. So far, I think this is a good trade. All right. Like, let's say price does buy up a little bit higher, whatever the case, then I'm going to, of course, like reassess the possibilities. But if like they just buy a little bit higher just into this order block here on the M30 or M15, for those of you guys who are fanatics, I'll still make a reconsideration and still attempt for another sell. It is still 3:15 in the morning Eastern time. Anything could happen, honestly. Like I could be the liquidity, and it's just all a matter of like how I assess the situations. All right. Just in case my lip get a little crusty, I came in. This call is not only brought to you by Fortunes Funding, but Vaseline as well. Let me just make sure I look real good on camera, just in case somebody's watching. By the way, let me know what country or state you're currently watching. I love my people. I love my people. Gotta make sure you represent. What country and state or potential state are you guys watching this live stream from? Let me know. Germany. Hey, Germany. I would have you know that my name is German, in case you didn't peep. That's Arco 74. Netherlands. Okay. UK in the house. Awesome. Cool. Canada. What's going on, brother Vic? It's good to have you. All right, so I'm really looking forward for a retracement here with gold. Just in case it happens, it would be beneficial for me because it's just so far like I've been waiting for an entry. I missed it around 1:30 random time. So we'll see what happens. So much of the fundamental news that's coming, or we can expect throughout the day, is in the next hour or so, we have some light GBP news, which is the final services PMI. Final services PMI meaning Purchasing Managers Index. This is the leading indicator of economic health in businesses. They react quickly to market conditions. So this obviously impacts how the consumer will get priced or charged for the things that we buy. Like, see if I can zoom it in a little bit. Why traders care. I love clicking on this yellow folder here just to get an insight on what these things mean. Sometimes we just might not know. All right. So Karina says it sounds good again. I'm glad. All right. So as far as gold, we have potential news for the euro and the United States dollar. First, the euro at 8:15 Eastern time. That's the monetary policy. And that's definitely going to be driving the markets a little bit more than usual. All right, as monetary policy always does. And we see the Canadian, hey, shout out to Canada, right? We see the Canadian news of Governor Macklem will be speaking. All right, but most importantly, this week was jam-packed with news. the news came from FOMC, which was earlier today. There was also the JOLTS job report, and then there was also what else happened? There's so much news that happened this week. It's been crazy. It's been crazy, right? It's been crazy. So far, I hope you ain't lose your funded accounts. And by the way, if you have not taken advantage of the 20% off, you are playing yourself. 20% off on all challenges with Fortunes Funding. We have been having a phenomenal month. There's been a lot of traders who've been paid out already. You know, it's pretty cool to see, man. It's a blessing to be part of a firm that pays. You know, it's as a trader, like, you put in a lot of energy and time, and for you not to get paid for some ridiculous reason sometimes is very, 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 very depressing. So shout out to Fortunes Funding for paying their traders. You are doing the community a big service, and shout out to Fortunes Funding. So if you guys would mind, smash the like button. You know, make sure the algorithm is working. All right. If you guys like the quality of the content today, make sure you smash the like button for sure, and share this live so we can have a couple more traders, you know, come in and chime in, give out their ideas, and so on and so forth. All right, so let's get back into GJ. All right, so currently, as you guys know, where are we at? All right, cool. So I'm in these positions. I like the risk and I like the reward, so I'm not adding any positions on this account. This is where it's gonna be at. Especially right now, it's very early. I want to see what happens next in order for me to make any decision besides that. All right, that GJ sell, you know, I'm waiting for that. Paying attention to gold as well, but not for now. All right, now with what's it called, Euro news coming a little bit later, around 8:15. I definitely will be taking a look at what Euro USD will be doing, but I know for a fact that this Euro news will affect gold as well. So I can't wait to see what happens, because yo, gold has definitely over exceeded my expectations of what I thought was going to happen, and it happened to the T. So what ended up materializing on the charts is, like, even on a daily time frame, we can see that gold went and touched yearly highs and swept liquidity from above 2070 or something like that, 2066. So now that we've done that, price sweeps liquidity from old highs, so we're gonna have to come back down into swing lows, and that could be a potential 400 pip move to the downside. You know, truth be told, as I'm thinking about it, it probably would be very wise to scale in little by little. It's just that, you know, I really like good positions and entries. These guys already at a price that I don't like. I would really wish we push back up, but you only wish that when you're not in the trade, right? Imagine if you're in the trade and you're like, oh yeah, some other traders telling you, yeah, I want price to pull back. You're ready to fight that trader. You're like, hey bro, stop speaking ill on my trade. Stop speaking reckless on my trade, man. You want that trade to do what? Retrace? Nah. All right. Somebody had traded Nas 100. Okay, I see. I hope it played out for your profitability. Nas definitely was looking real good yesterday. All right. Thanks for reminding me too, because I was wondering what else Nas is gonna do. Might be expecting some day 2 sell. Oh my goodness, that does look good. Sheesh. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that looks real good. Man, I hope you're in that already. We had a beautiful break and retest right here. Oh man. Sheesh. I'll come back around like 6 to 8 just to see like where we at over here with Nas. I just hate bad entries, you know? Like if they could just retest one more time. If they could retest one more time, I'll be very excited. Alright, so let's get back into GJ. You see? Look at that. Where is my... Okay, it's this one. Alright, cool. FOMC did it better for Nas. Yeah. Definitely. So, back to GJ. Alright, so we can see prices actually retracing right here, which is why like you just never know how your first trade attempt might play out. Right? So here I am looking at price pulling back. What they could potentially be doing right now is sweeping liquidity in the early hours or mitigating very deep into the premium prices of 169.30. Should I panic? No. That's why I plan to risk what I risk. All right. So that's one of the main reasons why like it's really good to risk what you can afford to lose, because you know price could literally just be coming back into a much steeper entry point where I can risk like nothing, you know? Look at that. All right, so when you want to get in a better entry point, this is what you got to do. I so happen to think price could come, up this point and sweep before they sell off. Only one way to find out, right? Only one way to find out. All right, so it's time to wait. Boy, man, people don't sleep.
Right now on Fortunes Funding, so let's go ahead and use on this live right now. If you're trying to catch some pips, man, we on Mr. Cash Pips, and show you already know what it is. Let's get it.
Okay, Cracker Barrel has what? Cracker Barrel has cohort like when they come in. It's like the way we do it is we say cool.
All right, cool.
Cracker Barrel has what?
So let me hear some crazy trading stories. So what's up? How was FOMC for you guys? Right. Cool. All right. So yeah, current trade that we are mainly focused on right this instant is GJ until further notice. Let me check. Yeah. Like I was saying, FOMC. Oh, Daniela said not good. Ooh, man. I wish I had a heartbreak emoji for you. Let me see. Heartbreak. There we go. Feel better, Daniela. Feel better. Vic said he slept through it. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right. So, just waiting to see what happens from here. Anybody else got certain pairs that they're looking at? Definitely looking forward to see what Euro USD ends up doing. We're already seeing that price went and swept April 26th liquidity. Very interesting, right? Could be coming right back to the swing low of the week. In the later hours, we'll definitely find out for sure what's going to happen. But as far as we know, we've seen a break of structure. If we break past this point and retrace as well, that's going to show more signs. And one of the things about this market is, like, when you give it time, it'll play out very well for you. And even then, hopefully, you don't miss out, right? It's always like that fine balance between missing out and really finding like a really good setup that plays out. Alright, so GJ is still trying to push to the upside, trying to catch your boy slipping, huh? Alright. Just gonna let it do what it does. Perfect, perfect. Just gonna see what happens. It's 3:30 Eastern time, right? Market brings a little bit of volatility. I will be right back. All right, what I miss? You know what it is. You know what it is, Vic. That liquidity grab is essential. You know my cues already, man. Alright, so GJ. Okay. It's obvious these guys are starting to push to the upside. I'm sure at this point my stop loss is might get taken out. See, this is why I like live trading sessions, because the people on social media are always posting, right? They're always posting, including myself. Like, we always post our wins, but there's a process that goes into trading, and this is the process. Like, literally, this is the process. You're looking at it, you know, try not to look at it too much and get emotionally involved. And the first attempt might not be the best attempt, but you only get to find out either way, right? You get to find out either way. So it's like everybody think like trading is a cut and dry, like just nah. A lot of people who are like being mentors and they play certain roles in the industry. Everybody who looks up to them because like they think that these guys don't take big losses, or you know, they see that they're better traders than them. But you find out a lot of times like that's not always true. You know, like they can be emotional just like you are. Sometimes they might have more capital to risk than you, but at the end of the day, we're all human, right? You take the best trade that's possible for your account, and then you make the best out of it. If the first attempt doesn't play out, you just gotta wait, see what's unfolding afterwards. Just so if it's a good time for you to re-enter, then you re-enter. If not, try not to force it. All right. This ain't a game of 21. All right. And if the markets are playing make it, take it, they're going to take it every time. All right. So if you give them a chance, they will take it. All right. So especially for you guys who are on your funded journey, try not to force it. Okay. You got to learn to walk away. You got to learn to know when to walk away. Got to learn to walk away. Like if you don't walk away, it's going to get worse. Okay. It's not a game of 21. You can't be running it back, man. Every time you run it back, it costs. It costs. And you know the market maker is going to be like, you want to run it back? Hey, I can be here all day. Market makers don't get tired. All right. Double or nothing? Double or nothing, right? And they're definitely going to be taking all your money. So you got to just be careful. Sometimes we go through these experiences the worst way, but how else are you going to learn, right? You're going to learn not to do something by doing it over and over and it just becoming a habit that's not helping you. Like, I'm literally about to watch my trades stop loss get hit, but it's part of the game. Part of the game, man. Negative $870, whatever the case is. $893, $880. You gotta learn to be numb to it, especially if it's a risk that you can afford to take. It's numbers, right? You gotta have that same energy. When you win a good trade, you win a good trade. When the first attempt doesn't play out, hey, what can you do, right? As they grab my liquidity, I'm gonna drink my own liquidity, all right? This must be how it feels to be a market maker. Just liquidity grab. And I imagine it's just as satisfying too. Yeah, of course they're gonna reverse after they take the liquidity. They literally see the amount of money that's sitting right there. So once they move and they play chess and they move their piece and then they break structure and retrace, then that's when we're like, all right, it's time to get in at the mitigation because now it's their order instead of ours. All right. So it's the cost. It's the cost that you pay. It's the cost that you pay just to do business. Right. Honestly, if they pull back into this area, it'd actually be better for me. So meanwhile, gold is literally like melting. But these small little structures right here, very, very, very meticulous. Let's come down to the M3 here. Boom, boom, boom. Right there. Perfect. All right, later on, I'm definitely going to be coming back to see if there is a chance with gold. But man, ever since 8:30, can you? Woo-wee! Ever since 8:30, gold has been dropping, and it's already been 258 pips. Crazy, right? All right, so we'll see if there's more out of gold. We could literally see price push all the way back down into this imbalance right there. Honestly, that's what I'm waiting for. And I would love to find a good entry point just so I don't miss out. All right? So I don't miss out. Let's see how UJ's doing. Interesting. All right. Notice how UJ literally came down into this area right there. You might not see it. Let me. Boom. So right there, we can see UJ came down into this area and they closed out. And to be honest, I believe UJ might come back to the supply zone and keep selling, or they could break structure, pull back, and head back into the upside. So in the meantime, I'm not touching UJ, but it's definitely a pair that I was paying attention to throughout the week. It's very nice to see that since Tuesday, about 24 hours plus some change, we see that UJ fell about 225 pips. And as far as the dollar's looking kind of similar. And the Japanese index is looking like they just mitigated. So what does that mean, right? It means that we could see some more buys coming in just to make it back into supply zones and such. So that means we should not be putting in too many efforts and attempts until a little later into the session, just so we don't get caught up in like taking bad trades, right? It's a cycle. It starts with 1, 2, and then you get into revenge trading mode. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to do that. Man, water's so good. I don't care what nobody says. All right, so we went from 2033, 2030 to 2033. So yeah, it's definitely looking like the market might retrace for gold. Just browsing through a couple pairs here. UCAD. UCAD still looks bullish. Still look like they might hit the order block from Friday, March 24th. I would definitely say Euro USD has made its way to my heart many times. Like crazy gains have been made with Euro USD. So yeah, folks really don't sleep out here, huh? We go drop down into like a small time frame. So later on, if I see price come back into this order block right there at 1.1075, 78 for EU, best believe I'm getting into some very tight stop loss and expecting to see EU come back into swing lows. So far it's already 3 candles, 1, 2, 3. It's already been 90 minutes of sales going on over here. So hopefully we get a retracement. I'm not in a rush, to be honest. I'm not in a rush at all. Like, it's my money on the line. You gotta have a certain type of posture. All right, so Fortunes Funding. All right, so who else is not following the Fortunes Funding Instagram page? Definitely go give that a follow. Definitely give that a follow. Fortunes Funding is definitely one of the best prop firms out there. We have already had paid out $129,000. That's not light. That's heavy. All right. So be sure to give Fortunes Funding the Instagram page a follow. Make sure you are subscribed to this YouTube channel just in case we have our live sessions and you miss it. You know, that would be unfortunate. All right. So you definitely want to make sure you subscribe to all our platforms: YouTube, Instagram, MySpace. Nah, just kidding. Who remembers MySpace? Who remembers MySpace? MySpace, man. Wow. All right. Still looking for some setups here. All right. Okay, so what we got going on here? I think that's exactly what happened. They went and swept internal liquidity, and yep, it looks like. Let me go down to M1. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Swept liquidity right there. All right. I know what I'm missing. I was looking for that all day. Perfect. All right, so you can never have more than just one account. You feel me? So yeah, they swept liquidity and they coming down hard. Coming down hard. Where's that? There. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they literally swept the internal liquidity. That's funny as hell. All right, time to get serious with these guys. All right, here we go. Hey now. Whenever you are profitable on the first attempt, that right there is a blessing. All right, because not every day you get in these trades and you get profitable on the first attempt. So all right, let's see what happens. I'm going for about 35 pips on the first attempt. Today, I'm not about to sit here and watch the market take my profits like it did last time, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now. What I see, I'm keeping. All right? So I just want to let y'all know right now. That's what it's gonna be, okay? So, anybody in this trade with me? Am I the only trader? You know, am I the lonely GJ trader on this call, or do we have a couple people with me? I guess I'm gonna make this $3 grand by myself. Definitely looking at TP at 168.90. All right, Daniela said, not trading today, need more study. I understand and respect that, Daniela. I respect that. All right, so we got in this trade. Honestly, I should be getting in this trade in different accounts, but I'm tired. I don't want to put too much. It's going to like jeopardize too many accounts, okay? So yeah, so we're just gonna sit back and see what happens with this trade. See what it is. Much better. All right. Yeah, this looks solid. This looks solid. I mean, at this point, we're just gonna have to let them rock. In the meantime, gold is doing its retracing. Hey, yo. What you mean? What's going on? Yep. That's the sound you don't want to hear. That means the server lost Lost signal. You don't want that. You don't want that. Make sure you get yourself a VPS as well. Like if you, it definitely helps with like lag and yeah, I'll be hearing about like brokers freezing and MC4s freezing when you have a VPS. Much better experience. I highly encourage you guys to get yourself a VPS service. All right. I know a few, so reach out to me if you want any particular recommendation. What's going on? What's going on? Mr. Long Vision. It's good to have you, man. Good to have you, bro. So we're looking at GJ. GJ in the house. Things are starting to look good. Yeah, they legit rinsed me, right? They were like, yeah, let's go grab this liquidity real quick. I'm sure Hans won't mind. It's like, bro, why you had to do me like that, man? So you gotta have one of those accounts where you can drop some decent lot sizes. Got some decent lot sizes just to recover, you know. All right, so it's about to be 4 a.m. Eastern time. GJ looks real good on the M15. Let me go. Oh, it is on the M15. All right. Time to pull out my little pillow. Sit back and get comfortable, because there ain't much I can do right now. You know, just gotta let the trades run. So how y'all doing today? All right. How many of my funded traders are on this call right now? Talk to me. This is a funded trader conversation. How many payouts have you guys had this year so far? 0, 1, 2, 3. I hope you guys have been having some type of withdrawals. It feels amazing, you know. In the first couple, I'm not gonna lie, let me be honest with you guys. In the first couple months of the year, I've partnered up with some not brokers, but some prop firms that honestly were very disappointing, you know, like very disappointing. But that's why you gotta be grateful for better opportunities, and you gotta diversify which prop firms that you partner up with, because I'm telling you, it's vicious out there, man. Vicious out there. So when you find yourself a good prop firm that actually does pay out traders, blessing. All right, so for the month of April, we literally, what's a good prop firm? You're on the channel right now, my brother. I like your rhetorical question. You are tuned in to Fortunes Funding YouTube channel, and I guarantee you, it's a good prop firm. All right. So let me show you guys why you have a good prop firm. All right. Why would somebody call a good prop firm a good prop firm? Right. Let me show you. Payout proof. Just a few days ago, we were celebrating one of our traders who had a 100K day. And so far, 6 traders have accumulated to $129,000 in payouts. We had a payout for $71,000. I don't really see too many new prop firms doing that. We got Austin T for 8.6, Amir, Gabriel G, 7.1K, 5.2K. Like, this is good payouts. You know what I mean? Good leadership, a good strong base community, good education. You know what I'm saying? These are the things, like when everybody's saying, yeah, we're the best prop firms. Everybody can say they're the best prop firm, but is your prop firm paying out? Is the prop firm paying out? That's literally the most important thing. All right? The most important thing is, like, you got to make sure that prop firm is paying out. And those numbers aren't just light numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to pay out chump change. But guess what? You got to make sure that prop firm has the capital to pay you if you run up a bag. Okay? So, this is what you want to see, like 26,000, right? And we've only been around for like 3 months. So that just tells you, like, there's no fraud going on over here. There's no excuses. Like, the expenses are the expenses, right? 15,000. All right? This is all proof. This ain't no makeup numbers. Like, literally, people are really getting paid, and lives are being changed. So yeah, get your skill sets up, partner up with a good prop firm like Fortunes Funding. All right, got good education with yours truly. We got Ali, Ahmed. We have a lot of good traders. We got Josh Pelton. We got AMG Sai. We got a couple good educators, including myself. So yeah, definitely want to be part of the group, part of the team. We got lots of cool things coming in the near future. And plus, I definitely want to make sure you guys have some fun with us in Miami at the Fortunes Funding booth. We're going to be there, and the FX Summit is in Miami on June 9th to the 11th. So plan to be there. It's definitely going to be fun times. Fun times. My brother said, what's a good prop firm, bro? Gotta have that long vision, man. Definitely want to see your skill sets. I definitely want you to get paid out by Fortunes Funding, my man. I can definitely tell you have long-term vision, right? Yeah, forget about these jabroni firms. Yeah, these guys are a headache, man. So NU is all clunked up over here. But NU, one thing about NU, you could get away with some low risk Low risk trades. Like, look at that. I need an account to take the bait. Oh yeah. And you. There we go. Right there. I don't need the grid. Perfect. All right, and you. Wow. All right. I'm going for a sell on NU. My stop loss is about 7 pips, just like you saw it here. $0.6247. Hopefully price gives me a nice 23 pip move. That'd be nice. 128 times 23. Really? All right, so I'm currently scoping out NU. Definitely remembering that we do have some news at 4:30 Eastern. We have GBP news. It has nothing to do with NU, but just gotta remember that there is news coming. But in the meantime, hopefully GJ gives me some type of satisfaction. All right, so we're just waiting. It's gonna get a little loud, just trying to cool down my Trying to cool down my PC here, my Mac. Right? It's all about the setup for me, Vic. It's not about that it's an Asian session pair because they move at all hours. Really, they move at all hours. So it's all about looking for a good setup. I saw that price came in. Um, and we look over here, we see that there was imbalance right there from April 14th. They made it into April 14th, swept the liquidity, came back up here. And what can I say? This looks like a really good trade. The first time they might just sweep, come back, and then sell off crazy. I'll definitely be excited to see what happens next. So back to GJ. There we go. So we had the first leg pull back. They're creating a second leg. So let's see what happens. It's almost 4:30. So we just chilling now, waiting to see what happens. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What do you guys do when you're waiting for a trade? You do push-ups, read a book. I like to read a book. I like to do that. YouTube. What do you guys do? Steven, my brother, how you doing? Steven says, usually at work, so that's how long have you been in the game? A long time. I was looking at the receipts. I've been in the game since 2015. So that means that's a lot of blown accounts. A lot of blown accounts, a lot of experience, a lot of good wins, bad trades. You name it. You name it. All right. So NU is in profit. Nice. NU's in profit. We almost look like we have like this head and shoulder here. Not that I care, but what we do see, what I do like to see is a break and retest, another break and retest. So hopefully we get more distribution to the downside, The Brexit story, huh? Boom. GU. H4. Or daily. Brexit. right there. June 2016. Yep. Can't forget it. And whole time it literally is a sweep of liquidity. And then you see how fast I saw that? You see how fast I went back in time? That just tells you, like, yeah, I've been in the game for a while. I saw this happen right in front of my eyes. Right here. This fat candle right there. And it's funny because, like, 5-6 years later, 2018, that was 2 years later, 2021, I saw when price mitigated right here. And then here we are. GU looking like they want to mitigate. Last April in 2022, there's a potential that we might see price come and mitigate right there very soon. So just goes to show you, been in the game quite a while. It don't mean nothing, you know. At the end of the day, like, as long as you're getting better, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, so GJ seems to be giving me hope. So who am I going to be seeing at the FX Summit? That's what I want to know. Am I going to be seeing some of you guys at the FX Summit next month? Looking forward to see some of our traders, honestly. Sharon said you need like $700 profit to pass phase 1. Well, hopefully you don't over leverage, because the closer you get to your profit target, you need to be very meticulous and tactical. All right, so how many days you got left? Oh, it's your first day. Wow. Good stuff. Well, since it's your first day, you got time, so don't rush it. Like, for instance, I just found myself a nice... Wow, okay, GJ. Okay, GJ. Let's see if we actually do... Wow. I don't know. We'll see what GJ does. But... Oh. I think gold just might have given a good setup here. I try not to be in too many trades, but let's see what NU is looking like. Alright, so pretty much everything is just not moving like that. It's just... Just watching GJ retrace. Don't know if we're gonna get stopped out or not, but we're just gonna see what happens. I agree, Vic. So, depending on how this candle plays out, we could see price take off to the upside, or we could see price actually continue selling. So let me check the Japanese index or the basket. From what I'm thinking, it's like we still got all this waiting, you know? So, let's see. I mean, the least we could do is sweep out Asia's low, at least, you know? Well, NU seems to be playing out. Let's go. Oh, now GJ wants to start moving, you know? They were this close to my stop loss. And still, you just never know. You just never know. I just chose not to touch it, but it could have literally been grits for me. All right, so just calmly letting the market do what the market wants to do. It's not always easy. I really could just close my eyes right now, but I won't do that. I won't do that. Don't want to bore you guys, but yeah. So we sitting here just waiting. Just patiently waiting, man. Patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. Just waiting. Which do you guys do? Do you get in the trade and walk away, or do you sit there and watch every single candle print on these charts? Which one do you do? What type of trader are you? Are you the trader that looks at every single candle up and down until the price actually reaches target, or do you just be like, it is what it is? Let me know in the comment section. Which one of the traders are you? Which one? I'm definitely the one that'll sit there and kind of, take a glance or whatever the case is, but like sometimes I just really don't care because I just like when you too emotionally invested, it just makes it so mentally draining, But if you're like, kind of chilling, it makes waiting for the trade a lot less stressful, a lot less stressful. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Every single tick, man. It's tough. Once everything starts to look really clean, I honestly don't bother looking at like all the details because once I see the break and retest, that's all I need. Once I see the break and retest, I feel like, okay, now I can just let the trade breathe and do whatever it wants. How does Vic know Daniela so well? Don't y'all live in two different continents? I figured. Karina said, I can do both. I can stay and stare at it, but I can also let it go and go do something else. Yeah, I like doing something else because this is boring, Watch some TV or read a book, do a couple push-ups, or else I'm just gonna pull back this pillow and take a quick nap, I might take a nap live. Just never know. All depends on what happens from here. GJ starting to remember who she is. What time is it? It's 4:30 Eastern. Uh-oh. All right. Let's see if the volatility is going to be on our side. And U's moving well, though. Come on, GJ. Come on. This is the true definition of catch pips and chill. Because, man, it's almost 2 hours into the session. And we are literally just... how does commission work in trading? Well, the broker charges you to get into these trades. They make a commission. And that's pretty much how it works. So, like, let's say you put in one lot and you look and you see, like, just like currently I got this position with 12 lots, right? It says commission minus 60. So for every pip or for every lot, I believe I'm getting charged a commission. So that's pretty much how that works. Vic, you are a funny guy, man. Okay, so NU still moving. Not moving fast enough, but it's moving. It's moving. The sun is shining, so you out? Really? Oh no. Oh damn, you right. Wow. What kind of low price action was this? Damn. I'm getting out. You were right. Oh. I got out of my GJ position. Just not what yeah. It's just not working, you know? It's not working. Oh. So what could happen is we're probably just gonna be buying towards this area, and I'm gonna close my NU as well. Just gonna close positions instead. It is 4:37 Eastern time. And it looks like GJ wants to buy. So, but I don't like this price action. I would like to see price break. And if we do have a white ray for my indicator as well, that typically means we're going to be buying. Definitely means we're going to be buying. So, yeah, I'll wait until the later hours just to see if there's something better for me. But yeah, man. But definitely there is more opportunities ahead. You know, we got gold that still has potential to sell. Um, you know, you have the euro that's going to be in and out monetary policy. That's probably why markets are looking kind of weird right now. So we're not going to trip. Just keep on the lookout. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Just got to do what we got to do. The market's not always favorable, but what can you do, right? Just got to trade responsibly. That's all we can do. So with that being said, guys, I thank you for being on the live. I'll see you next time. Peace, love, and blessings. For sure, for sure.